I'm back with the completed cabinet. I want to share with you really quickly. We're going to do a little once over. I'm not going to explain what is in every single little container, but I will do my best to kind of sum it all up, and then I'll share with you the next cabinet that I'm going to be working on. Please feel free to post your comments and suggestions on maybe something I can improve on. If you see something that I've organized a certain way, but you have a better idea, please feel free to share. And I would love it if you link me your video so that I can see anything that you're doing that might help. Okay, quick disclaimer. If you're new to my channel, I've been a paper crafter for 20 plus years, so I didn't accumulate this stuff overnight. And a lot of the stuff, like I said, I've just had a really long time. Well, I've had a lot of time to collect things, so I just didn't start yesterday and, go hog wild. But anyhow, that's just my disclaimer, so no judgment, okay? All right, first shelf, ribbons and laces and trims all organized in iris containers and totes and a basket and little jars back there. Second shelf over to your left is all my glitter, glues and glue guns. This is all paint and mixed media related. This two little drawers hold my palettes for painting and my brushes, mixed media stuff, and my beeswax stuff, like my melting pot and such. Next shelf, this section right here is wood items, like alterable wood items, like things to paint, and like clothespins and little wood things. The top one I'm pointing at right now, that has cellophane bags, glassine bags, and underneath that is kind of a mixture of various craft little things that you need around, like wire, pin backs, Velcro, that type of stuff. This section right here kind of is just for the things that didn't have an exact home. I have my sandwich wrap, my wax, it's like a wax wrap paper for mixed media stuff. And all of this right here is from, most of it, the majority on this section right here stacked, is from clearbags.com. It's packaging that I use for my stationery sets when I do my craft boutiques. Okay, and then down on the very bottom over there to your left, whoops, got my finger in the way, over there to your left in that container are paper bags of all colors. I recently purged like half of that and gave away to my friend, half of them, like I said, and I've just collected them over time. Worked on certain projects and then had excess, and so it felt really good to give a lot of it away. And then that container right there is wood stuff that wouldn't fit in that other container right there, stuff that I can alter and paint. And then this little plastic bin is filled with canvases and then other little miscellaneous things that didn't have a home, like those styrofoam balls, because I'm going to make Patty's snowman. If you watched her tutorial, you'll know what I'm talking about. She's Shabby Pink Stamper here on YouTube, and she did her super cute tutorial of an idea that she found on a blog. So I'm going to be doing that. And yeah, those belts are for bracelets. I know it looks funny to have well, maybe you can't even tell what they are from here, but anyhow, yeah, those are to make leather bracelets, cups. So yeah, and then that little like section right in between the sidewall and that cabinet is construction paper and felt, like that hard felt, that not adhesive back, but it's like the stiff felt. Okay, so I really like how it came out. Everything got cleaned and put away where it belonged. I really cleaned out the ribbon on some rolls. I went through every single one, like the rolls that only had a couple inches left and I didn't realize it, pulled them off, threw out the little holder and really condensed it. So, okay, that's that. So let's move on to this next container, and I'm going to show you a few things really quick. This is the middle cabinet, sorry. And I emptied off that top section, but I'm going to show you what was there. So I have these containers. They have ephemera, like the little chipboard pieces that you get, the little die cuts, pockets, all those little little doodads. I'm trying to figure out a better way to store my ephemera for my junk journals, because I have it in 3 different places and that's really annoying. And the next section is clear rubber stamps. This section is ink pads and tools and scissors and such. Next section is mixed media stuff. Oops, sorry, down below right there. That is like Pearl-Ex and watercolor crayons and color pencils and all that. And then that half and then the bottom are scrapbook paper by the sheet and cardstock over to your left, my 12 by 12. And when I first became a paper crafter, I originally only bought the sheets individually until I discovered paper pads. So that's a whole other section to share. But I'm going to figure out a better way to maybe organize it so that I can use it up quicker. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. But this is what I really wanted to show you. So I will come back with this organized. But let me show you. I have a lot of old school templates and tools that I love and I still use and don't have the heart to get rid of. If you're new to paper crafting, let me show you what I mean. Like the colossal. I absolutely love this tool. You can't get it anymore. It was by Provocraft. It was, you know, for cutting. The original kit came with like a circle and ovals, I believe. But I absolutely love it. I mean, it's a great tool and I don't have the heart to get rid of it. But I have a lot of cool templates that go with it. Like this one does tabs. This one makes this cool shoe, this high heel shoe, and others. This one I really like. I won't get rid of it. It has file folders. See the different sizes from really, really small up to really, really big. And just a bunch of other stuff like that, like old stencil. You used to have to trace and cut these out. These template edgers, look at, they're just like the little doodle lines. Let's see if you can see the doodle lines right there. So these are things like, see, I have a whole pile I was going through. I just don't have the heart to get rid of. So I'm going to organize and look through them and see what I can do with them. And maybe take out some stuff that I have been holding on to because I know there's got to be something great to do with them. But I've yet to find that idea, and you guys can hopefully help me with some suggestions. Alright, I'm going to get back to cleaning this cabinet, and I know this one's going to take me a little bit longer. So, like I said, feel free to follow along, post your videos, post your suggestions, your comments, whatever. Help me out with the organizing thing. Alright, until the next video, thanks for watching. Bye!